Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'm doing a review video for you guys on a holiday item. It is the Too Faced Boss Lady Beauty Agenda Best Year Ever 2018 palette. I never have gotten any of the Too Faced holiday palettes. I am kicking myself for not picking up the, what is it, Few of My Favorite Things palette or something that was like a few years back that everybody raves about. So this year I thought I would pick up one of the holiday palettes just so that I can experience it. And plus working at, JCPenney, I did get a discount on it as well, so I figured why not. So this is what the box looks like. It's this really pretty, metallic, pink color with all these little, Christmas sticker things. Kind of like an advent calendar, it looks like. This is the Sephora exclusive Too Faced palette. They do have one that's Ulta exclusive, and then they do have another set that is at both locations. But this is the Sephora exclusive one. In this set, you get a planner, which I'll talk about in a minute, but you get a planner, you get a mini size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, you get a mini of the Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and of course you get the Best Year Ever palette. So I thought it was a really great deal. The palette goes for $59, or the set goes for $59. But with my associate discount at JCPenney, I got it for $43.50, which I thought was a steal. So let's talk about the planner first, because this is the thing that I really was this is the thing that was really making me not sure if I wanted to get the palette. There is a planner in the Ulta exclusive as well, although from watching Emily Nicole's video on the overall review of all the palettes, which I'll link below as well, the planner in that set is a lot smaller and a lot more manageable, I guess, or a lot more useful, I guess. So the case on the planner says, "Don't let today be a waste of makeup." You get a little tassel-y thing, and then it zips, or it unzips. So this is the inside. You get a mirror here, a little place to put a pen, a pocket here, and then you get the actual planner, which does come out of the case. So in case you didn't want to carry this whole thing around with you, you can just have the planner. The planner itself has, or the beauty agenda, as it says back here, has a little strap that you can put around the planner. It also has a little bookmark thing. And it also says, "Don't let today be a waste of makeup." Now, I personally am not a planner person. I always try to be every year, but it just never is something that I'm really strict to doing. I think this is super cute, and it's small enough that if I really wanted to, I could stick it in my purse. Granted, I do, God, excuse me. Granted, I do have a big purse, but it would fit in there if I wanted it to. Inside here, it's got your, this belongs to, you get a sheet where you can write down all your favorite Too Faced products, which I don't know why you'd need to write that down, but you can if you want. You get 2 pages of stickers, and these stickers have, things where girls' night out, wedding, payday, and then you just get a bunch of random stickers as well, ones that say love, or Too Faced is life, or one of Jared and his boyfriend, which I don't know why you would want that. But yeah, you get this cute little panda one with a little heart. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit extra for this planner, but whatever. You get a little note from Jared, the founder of Too Faced. You get some sheets to write goals and, you know, to-do lists. Here's an overall of the year. Reasons to party, so you could put people's birthdays there if you really wanted to. And then before every month, there's a specific makeup look that you can do with the palette. And it gives you the step-by-step, a little like inspirational thing. And then there's like a to-do list page. And then the only thing about this planner that I don't like is that it's only like month by month. So this is, you know, this is January, and then you turn the page and you're immediately into February with the February makeup look. So I feel like, you know, maybe I might have wanted it to be like maybe week by week or something where it's more substantial for, you know, each month, because then you flip the page and towards the end of the year, you know, after December, you get some like best looks of the year, whatever, but then it's all just like empty pages, like empty note pages. And I don't know, I don't use planners. Maybe that's something that's helpful to those of you who are, you know, big planner people, but I feel like the actual days of the months could have been a more substantial use than just like a diary in the back of a planner. Like, I don't know. So, I mean, this is a cool thing that you get with it. I might try to be more plannery in the new year, but this was not the selling point of this like set for me. I just wanted the palette. So I kind of wish there was a way where you could buy the planner set or you could just buy the palette and it would be cheaper, you know, because you're paying for the planner and a nice case, let's be honest. So there's that. Then you have the minis, the Better Than Sex mascara. I am not the biggest fan of this mascara. I don't really like the wand. I feel like it's really big and it makes my mascara get everywhere. But this lipstick I think is super pretty. I've never worn any of the melted mattes before. I'm going to be going to work today, so we'll see how this lipstick like holds up throughout the day. But right now it's a really nice application. It is, you know, matte. Nothing comes off on your finger when you know, touch it against stuff. But yeah, this is the shade Sellout, by the way. So I think this is a normal lipstick in their line. So if you really liked this color and you just want the lipstick, you can go out and get it, which is nice. Then we get into the piece de resistance, the palette. I used it all on my face today to create this look. You open it up, it says Best Year Ever 2018. This is what the palette looks like on the inside. You get, let's see, 24 shades? 6 times 4, 24, yeah. 24 eyeshadow shades, and then a highlight, a blush, and a bronzer. The only thing I haven't used on my face today from this palette is the blush. I just feel like this is a really kind of summery blush, and the look that I was going for today needed a different color. But I did use the highlighter and then the bronzer as well. So these colors are really nice. I've used this palette twice now, and both times the shades have really impressed me. I know Too Faced shadows are a little hit and miss, especially around their holiday palettes. So yesterday was the first time I actually used this palette. I did a silver look using the shade Glittered, and the shade Faux Fur Only, and Spiked Cider, and Santa's Helper, which is this shade here. I'll swatch these for you so you can kind of see some of the shades. Running out of fingers. So these are the colors I used in the look yesterday. I think it was super pretty. This silver is gorgeous. I think it is perfect to have in a holiday palette just because it's holiday time and you want to get glitzy. or you're me and you just want to get glitzy any time of the year. Today I wanted to do a more like everyday look, something that I would wear, you know, whenever. This is kind of like a signature look. I think it makes my eyes look good. I just really like this type of look. And for that, I used the shade Halo, which is just a really nice kind of champagne-y shade, almost similar to the highlighter in this palette. You could even use this shade as a highlight if you really wanted to. And then I took the shade Spiked Cider again, which I already swatched for you. That's the shade that I have on the outer border. That Halo shade is what I have on the lid. And then I took the shade Pinecone, which is just a matte, kind of like a burgundy plum color. This is what I wanted in my crease and outer corner, and I do have it there. It just didn't stand out as burgundy as I wanted it to be. It kind of just got kind of muddy. That's kind of a not so great swatch. But yeah, it just got kind of muddy on my outer V. So I wanted to kind of really reinforce that burgundy shade, and I used the color Plum Pudding, which is actually, you know, more of a shimmery shade, and, you know, it is gorgeous. These types of shades I love. I love me a good burgundy. So I just went over that Pinecone shade in the outer corner and crease with this, and I really think it brought that, you know, burgundy color that I wanted it to do. I also carried those two shades under the lower lash line as well as the Spiked Cider on the outside to just kind of, you know, smoke everything out. The only thing that is not from this palette that I used on my eyes today is the very inner corner. I could have used Halo, you know, the lid shade, and just brought it around, but instead I used the L'Oreal Infallible in Iced Latte. This has been my go-to, like, inner corner highlight these days. But yeah, so, you know, I haven't really gotten to play with a ton of these shadows yet. But the ones that I have are really nice. I do have the shade Snow Day as my brow highlight, and it is a poppin' white. Like, it is so white. It is such a nice brow highlight. I do think this palette is, you know, worth the money. Just because I feel like the shades are very nice. They're not, you know, like some janky palettes that you get around holiday time that are like half-assed because it's holiday, you know? Let's go into the face products here though. There's a shade called #blessed, and that's the highlight. It's what I'm wearing on my face today. It is the only highlight I have on. You can see that it's actually really like blinding. Like, I know when Too Faced brought out those highlighters in the individual compacts, people weren't as impressed with them. I think they should bring this out as a permanent one. I think it is so pretty. I am feeling that highlight. But then you have the shade Will You Marry Me, and that's the blush. And then you just have the Cult Classic Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I did use the bronzer. I used my own though, because I'm trying to like finish that one up. But let's swatch those as well. There's the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. I think they're all super pretty. I love the Chocolate Soleil bronzer to begin with. The blush, like I said, it's a little summery for me. That pink peachy kind of shade is just, you know, something that I would associate more with summer, not so much holiday. And the highlight, of course, is gorgeous. I love it so much. So yeah, all around, I think this is a really nice palette. I still really want to like see how this compares to that Few of My Favorite Things palette that I just should have sprung on like a few years ago. But I think this is a good kind of substitute. You get your more neutral shades, you get some jewel tone shades. In Emily Noel's video, she was saying that the Ulta exclusive palette is the one that she would consider like more giftable to somebody. Because it has more neutral shades with like a couple pops of color. But I think that this is super giftable as well, especially for somebody who doesn't really have a lot of colorful shadows. Because if you take out these two last rows here, you still get a pretty neutral palette. But then you throw in those jewel tones as well. So I think anybody could really use this, whether you're a beginner or, you know, you just want to add some more colors to your collection. The palette itself is super sleek. You know, there is no mirror in it, which I kind of wish there was. But, you know, it's really nice to just throw in your suitcase if you're traveling. You might even be able to throw this in your bag if you want to touch up throughout the day. So yeah, it's a really simple, sleek palette. I really do like it. So overall, my review of this kind of gift set is that I really like the palette. I love the makeup portions of it. The planner portion of it, I think, is cute, especially if you're going to be gifting it to somebody. It's something that, you know, you don't really associate planners with makeup. The one thing I do like about it, though, is the makeup looks in the beginning of each month. It kind of, you know, inspires you, especially, you know, throughout the year when this palette might get pushed aside for other new ones, to pull it out and, you know, try it again, which I think is something that we need to do more with holiday palettes. I feel like a lot of holiday palettes come out and there's huge hype around them, and then, you know, nobody talks about them again, aka my Vice palettes, which are basically, for the past couple years, the one, like, holiday palette that I've kind of splurged on every year were the Urban Decay Vice palettes, and now they just kind of sit there, and I feel like I should bring them back out. So, anyway, I'm rambling, but all in all, I think this is a good, like, splurge for holiday. The palette is really nice. You get some face stuff in there, eye stuff. And if you are a planner person, it might be nice to have a planner, or even if you're not, you know, you might not go out and buy yourself a planner, but now that you have one sitting around, you might feel more inclined to use it. I know I am. So yeah, that is my review on the Too Faced Best Year Ever palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below, what is a holiday palette that you want to splurge on? I think the only other one that I really want, it's not really considered holiday, but it's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I really think that palette is gorgeous, and I want to get it. But who knows if I actually will or not. Maybe I'll do a review of that palette as well if I do wind up getting it. So yeah, let me know that down below. I love reading your guys' comments, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!